How does it feel to be a junior engineer? I'm a junior engineer, graduated 7 months ago, and I have applied for literally over 500 jobs, haven't got a job yet. And how it feels to be a junior is probably one of the worst feelings out there because it's your career. I have put 3 years of my life in order to become someone, in order to start a career, and I can't even start a career. Aside from that, I'm constantly asking myself, am I good enough? Do I know enough to be actually applying for jobs? Because I don't feel like I know enough. What is enough? No one tells you that. When are you supposed to be applying for jobs? And what does it mean to be a junior engineer? And all that stuff, it just really messes up with your head. So that's why it's a tough place to be. A junior engineer is basically like you're on the bottom of the food chain, and you can't say no to a job offer. You have to kind of know your worth in a way without anyone telling you your worth. And it's just a difficult place to be. But anyways, my advice to you and what I have realized is being a junior engineer is all about learning. So you go university and you finish your courses and you have these, many of the courses don't even contribute to anything in your actual work, but you just gotta finish them and get it over with. Once you get your diploma, once you graduate, that is when the actual grinding starts. Because now you have the free time to search for jobs, think what do I really want to be working with, which area, and so on. So after graduation or even while you're studying, you should be constantly working on yourself. And that's something I realized kind of late, sadly, because I didn't really study that hard at university, and I didn't do any sides projects. So I focused on finishing my courses. I focused on just graduating because I thought, knowledge will come if I finish my courses, but that wasn't enough. You need to be constantly working on side projects, expanding your knowledge in different areas. And it's not easy because you already have all these college courses that just over your head and on your shoulders that you need to finish. Otherwise, you will fail, right? But yeah, anyways, being a junior engineer, and now I'm realizing that I'm working on myself and I'm doing side projects and I'm learning new stuff, is all about learning. It's all about the ability to learn. So I ask myself, for instance, Snapchat. How did they do Snapchat? Oh my god, there's like a map function, there is a chat function, there is pictures, there is saving conversations, and then I get overwhelmed by the thought, will I ever be good enough to do that? First of all, you gotta understand that applications or websites, whatever it is you're trying to build or thinking of building, a lot of people did it, or maybe 2 or 3 people did it. But anyways, you are not required to be able to build a certain thing from the ground up, especially as a junior engineer. Everyone expects you to just kind of have the ability to learn, have the ability to improve, and be willing to improve. Okay, so it's a great thing to have on your resume, and if you have a personal letter, whatever you call it, just like, I am willing to learn as much as possible. I am working on myself. You have a GitHub or a LinkedIn where you showcase your projects, you showcase what you're doing. Because now it's been 7 months since I graduated. And I believe that no employer wants to talk to me and say, what have you done in the past 7 months? And I'm like, yeah, I just kind of sat around waiting for a job to come to me. No one wants to hear that. I don't even want to hear that. So it's crucial for you to work on yourself and have some side projects, because it kind of shows that you actually care about the job, that you're not this, like, I don't want to say spoiled kid that went to university, but you're doing a little more than necessary to get a job and to show yourself. And that could be the make or break point of your career, or having a job or getting a job. Now, so far I haven't succeeded, so I am not a living proof that this works. But I believe that whatever I'm doing now, I feel much better about myself. I'm learning HTML, .NET, CSS, C Sharp, React, just full stack development, because I had some background in HTML, CSS. A long time ago, I started with it, just out of hobby. I want to know what it's like. And it was actually the reason I went into engineering, kind of. Because I felt like, programming, it's a nice career. If you can good enough, you can work from home and live maybe in another country while you're working in a country and so on. It's just a great career path. So that's what actually got me into engineering, and then I went embedded systems engineering, which was like really awesome because you got on working on other stuff than just software development, including software development courses. So it was just this like, great big package of courses that just shoved your way. But yeah, now I'm working on again full stack development because I find it fun. I find it really fun, and yeah, that's that. So if you are a junior engineer and you don't feel like you're enough, you're doubting yourself, you don't know if you're able to get a job, I'm there. And I'm working on myself, and the more I work on myself, the more confident I'm becoming in myself and in my ability to actually find a job and contribute something to the company. So the only advice I can give you is work on yourself. Build projects, build applications, do whatever you want as long as you're working on yourself.